Okay, I sold my EVO SL because they were too small, they were too tight, and I decided to get a new pair of shoes. And the new shoes that I got is the exact same pair of EVO SL. Adidas EVO SL. These are absolutely fantastic shoes, and these could have easily been the best shoes of 2025. We're in 2026, and I'm just reflecting, thinking about the shoes I've got, and I love these shoes. The first time I ran in these shoes, it was such an energetic, fun run. I was amazed at how light and how nimble they are. I loved the feeling of just fast poppiness that you get with these shoes. There's a softness, there's a comfort, there's a speediness, there's an agility with these shoes that I absolutely loved. This foam is just so responsive. I had an incredible run. It was a workout, it was a session, and it was terrific. But at the end of the run, my right toe was really badly hurt. I'm going to show you a picture for a second on my right toe as it is now. It still hasn't fully recovered from the damage done by these shoes. So if you don't want to see it, just look away for the next 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Yep, that's it. Disgusting, terrible. That's my toe. So the EVO SL are fantastic shoes. I love these shoes. The first time I ran in these shoes, I got half a size too small. So because of the sizing, I went for what usually is US 12, but that works out to 29.5 centimeters Japan, which is half a size too small. Putting the shoes on at the shop, they felt like there was a thumb of space, but there was a bit of tightness in the shop, so I should have known better. And the first run I had in these shoes was amazing. It was an incredibly fast, for me, 10K. And the energy, the bounce, the lightness, the energy, and the nimbleness of the shoes really surprised me. It was such a fun ride. And for my 4-foot strike, these shoes are very stable. They have good torsional rigidity, unlike the SL2, which I would otherwise love. These shoes are absolutely fantastic. Definitely a contender for my best shoe of the year. Amazing shoes. But that first run, because of the tightness, hurt my toes. So I lost a toenail, got a toe injury. Ended up selling those shoes and getting half a size up. US size 12.5, Japan size 30. And it was less abrasive on my toe, but then just too baggy in the front. It just didn't fit quite right. So that's the issue with these shoes, is the fit. If the shoes had a better fit, and I don't know what it is, it's just my it's the right foot that causes trouble for me. And it's just a bit abrasive on my big toe, right in this area over here. It's just the upper of this shoe just is abrasive and doesn't really fit as well as other shoes. Otherwise, these would be perfect shoes. Also, the laces are not great. The tongue is not great. So if the shoes had a better tongue, better laces, and just maybe a bit more of a flexible upper, then these would be unbeatable shoes. The fact that they're just so affordable at the price point that they're positioned at, the amount of performance you get with these shoes is incredible. Fantastic shoes. I really, really love these shoes. And I've taken these shoes for long runs. They have been fantastic. They're protective. You know, this foam is really protective foam. This Light Strike Pro is amazing foam. And if you look at microscopic photos, it looks like it's the same compound that was in the Adidas Pro 3. The Pro 4 is a softer foam, but this foam is durable. It has fantastic shock absorption. It's incredibly responsive. It's incredibly lively. It's fun. And in this racy package, it is just an incredible shoe to run in. It's very fun, and it's protective for the long runs. So if this upper was better, it would be a perfect shoe. Now, one caveat, I ran in the shoe a lot, and then I had an injury, nothing to do with the shoes, as injuries normally have to do more with overloading or, running form or other things. It was an overuse injury. I had to dial things back, and then I ran in other shoes for a long time. Coming back, I did a fast workout in these shoes, and being 6mm lower drop shoes, I overloaded my calves. Normally not a problem, but being slightly lower drop, you're going to put a bit more into your calves with these shoes. Just something to be aware of. And I ended up getting a bit of a niggle in my calf. I don't blame the shoe. It's not the shoe. It's completely me. These shoes are going to put a bit more, going to involve your calves a bit more, and that's just what these shoes are. But they are fantastic, fantastic shoes. So if they could just improve this upper, these would be unbeatable shoes, and I could easily see these being the best shoes. Now, there have been some complaints about the stability of these shoes. Yeah, I mean, they don't have the biggest platform in the world. They're nimble, but if you land mid to forefoot, I think they're still very stable. So I had no stability concerns with these shoes whatsoever. And maybe because of my landing pattern, it's not the same for me as others. They are a bit nimble. I mean, if you look at the heel, this is how it looks. There have been reports that for heel strikers, these aren't the most stable of shoes. So that's another thing to be aware of. But for me, no problem at all with stability. Just this upper. That's the only problem with these shoes. But otherwise, absolutely fantastic shoes. Love these shoes very much. Adidas EVO SL. I had a friend that had to take them back because of the tongue. The tongue was just giving him trouble, and he had to return his shoes. And for me, it's really my issue is the toe. I wish I didn't have any toe issues with this shoe. I would be wearing it a lot more if it weren't for that. So yeah, these are so very versatile shoes. The fact that they don't have a plate make them comfortable for easy runs, for recovery runs, even though that's not what these shoes are best designed to do. They're best designed to do tempo stuff. For many, they're great zone 3 shoes. They pick up the pace shoes. They're good steady run shoes. And they're good marathon training shoes because they're protective and they can go at a good steady zone 3 pace for a long time. And they're great shoes for a session. So they're very versatile shoes, absolutely versatile shoes. If you have no problems with the fit with these shoes, you are very, very lucky because they are fantastic shoes.